Hello everyone, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. This is part 3. We got to talk to Gadian. I forgot to say his name honestly. I guess we'll see. He's like right here about the portals. And we'll see what's up.
Scroot and I uncovered the most interesting news. The Assembly of Masters learned of Master Shelreni's recent activities and has called for a conclave. They plan to strip her of her rank and expel her from the house.
That's not going to stop her from doing what she's doing just because she just loses her rank. What's the difference between an assembly and a conclave? I know it.
It's complicated. The Assembly of Masters consists of just their mouths. The actual Masters rarely leave their towers, and never to meet with their rivals. A conclave, however, is a different story. The Masters themselves are compelled to attend.
How does that help us locate Master Shelreni and recover? Yeah, it's not really going to stop her from doing what she's doing.
When they convene the Master's Conclave, Shelreni must be on hand to contest the charges. So, we know where we can find her and when.
So, when is this happening?
At Tel Hulan, the Tower Hall in Old Isra. As a curate, I think I can get us into the Conclave by claiming official Necrom business. House Telvanni prefers to stay on our good side, so they rarely ask too many questions of the Keepers of the Dead.
I'll meet you in Old Isra. Y'all can't create me a
Curate
portal?
or not, he'll never get into the Conclave bearing the mark of a Daedric prince. Not without my help.
Alright, Mel.
Underestimate Shelreni at your own peril. And do not think to just walk into a Telvanni stronghold reeking of Hermaeus Mora. Either Shelreni's Daedric allies or the Conclave's own protections will spot you the moment you step across the threshold.
Alright, help us then.
Of course. Wasn't I the greatest magister of my time? If not for my desire for solitude, I would have been the Archmagister. Unfortunately, my spectral body isn't good for anything these days. You'll need to serve as my hands for this to work.
What do I need to do?
Return to Telrentis. Around my tower, you'll find the components necessary to assemble a passable cloak of omission. Look for dried hoaxwort, a lamia-scale shawl, and an illusion tincture of my own creation. I'll tell you more when we get there.
Alright. Where's the, stone? Oh shit, I don't want to do this. Not in town. I can get myself freaking killed. How do I cancel it? Whew, okay. Yeah, those guards will F you up. Like, you still like normal. That's not enough in here, but yeah. The guards are like super elite. Okay, where are we going? To the tower. Zoom in. Why is it no mark on my map for the tower? I'm blind as hell. What's this? Apocrypha. Oh my god, you can go through here without having to come down to the portals. Alright, let me just see if I can see it on the map. Wait a minute, what? Where is it? Is this Telrendis? That's Telbaro. I don't know, there's no mark on my map for it. Okay, this is Telrendis. I don't know why it's not marked, but I had a problem with that other quest. Well, no, that was my fault because I didn't go to Alt Isra. I went back. It had two markers, and it was only marking the final marker. And then I couldn't do it out. I couldn't find it for a while. Like, they should have just marked all this. They mean they did, but it had two markers. It was not good. And I spent my time looking for a tower in the total Israel. Alright, where is he?
I should have made a map. Curses and corporeal existence. I can see why most ancestors move on instead of haunting their descendants. My mortal memories are much harder to recall than I anticipated. I don't remember where to find those components. Not exactly.
So we can't pay for nothing.
Of course not. I buried the components we need in separate caches on the tower grounds. I just can't remember exactly where I put them. No matter. With your assistance, I'm sure we can find the right spots.
Alright.
Use my ghost sight. It will
Course.
reveal the hiding places. Remember, Tel Rendis is my place of power, despite Shalreni's attempts to make it her own. Here, I can easily use my magic through you, as long as you're willing.
Okay.
I placed sigils at the spots, but on a different layer of reality. Use my ghost sight.
Alright, I get it. Alright, use the ghost sight.
You should be able to see my sigils through my ghost sight. Look around. Another one of my sigils. There's a cache buried here. That's my illusion tincture. The other components are buried elsewhere.
Alright. Are we gonna use the ghost sight again? Or will it pop up when I get close to it? This is leaving the area. I guess we'll just walk around aimlessly. No, I'm trying to be kind of logical. We'll just keep hanging out to the left until... Oh, wait a minute, I lost it. I did leave the area. Let's just go in the middle. What was that? Oh. Alright. Was that the first one? Yeah, what's this? The Saber report. How do you need to do with it? Okay. Oh, thank God they both here together.
This must be the place. Take a look.
Bench. This is this way. Oh, is it the marker? Thank you. Is it inside? Shit. I thought that was a door. Okay.
I remember this old workbench. We can prepare the Cloak of Omission here. Good work. Place the components one at a time. Almost done. Now sprinkle the tincture. Excellent. Now take the Cloak of Omission. Go ahead and try it on. You look amazing.
Let me see.
Barely a hint of a data connection.
I can't see.
I should explain the particulars, though. Not a bad bit of work. You follow directions well. And the cloak looks perfectly dashing. Dashing, I say. Now let's head to Old Isra and meet up with Kirat Gadain. She should have gotten you access to the Conclave by now.
You said something about the particulars.
Did I? I don't recall. But if you're asking about the Cloak of Omission, it could only shield you from so many scrying attempts. Eventually, someone will notice you. But the enchantment should last long enough for us to get our hands on Shalreni.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, yes. Gadain can get you on the access
His name is
list.
Gadain.
But
Okay.
you must play your part. Dunmer laws are labyrinthine, Telvanni especially. You need to invoke the proper statue to avoid suspicion.
Okay.
Just say the following to the sentry at the door.
Oh my god, don't make me
I
nervous.
hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom Agreement, and then demand entry to the Conclave. Can you remember that?
I hope
Once
so.
we get inside, we can meet up with Curate Gadain.
Alright.
What could Shelreni be thinking? She's obviously counting on the support of two Daedric princes. But does she really expect them to magically...
I got it. Okay, Altusra isn't too far away from here. That was probably the turn for it that I just missed. Hopefully there's another turn up here. Is up here?
Tell Hulin, the Tower of Halls, home to the Assembly of Masters. Remember to invoke the statute when you demand entry, and put on a cloak.
Know that, Drew? As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the Conclave.
But I must warn the Masters.
Don't worry. Your treacherous master will be dealt with soon enough.
I have to talk to Miles Baldrew.
You must warn the other Masters. I can no longer stand by and do nothing while Master Shalreni continues along this dark path. Her actions threaten the entire peninsula.
You're Master Shalreni's mouth. Yeah, we talked to you already. Why should I trust anything you tell me?
You probably shouldn't, but that doesn't mean I'm lying. I admired Shalreni for her skill and power. Thought she would help me rise in the ranks. But her ambition and contempt for her fellow Telvanni will doom us all.
What do you mean?
Master Shalreni made a deal with not one, but two Daedric princes. She plans to use their help to eliminate all who oppose her so she can become Archmagister. The Masters won't listen to me. They don't understand the danger.
What danger are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Master Shalreni stopped confiding in me. But I know how she thinks. She has no respect for the Masters or this Conclave. When they move to reprimand her, she's going to show them just how powerful she's become. It will be a bloodbath.
Don't worry, Bob Drew. I'm gonna take her down.
The Master's Conclave is in session. All other business is on hold. Come back later.
Oh, thank God. I had to enter the 26th statue.
Necrom? Let me see. Ah, yes. You're listed as Curate Gadain's attending clerk. Very good. You may go inside. I expect you'll find the curate in the Assembly antechamber, as the attending Magister declared the Conclave for Masters only.
Okay, thank you. We got to get past this first ward, I guess. And in we go. Oh shit. I thought it came off. I'm like, oh.
There's Curate Gadain.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers. Now tell me, what do you think of my book?
That's Master Norvora's mouth. We need to extract Gadain this instant.
The Curate and I are busy, outsider. I am eager to hear what he thinks of my book, Ancestors of a Humble Mouth. It's a work in progress, but at least 2 booksellers have expressed interest. Come back later.
Master Norvora sent me to find you. She requires immediate assistance.
How strange. As no one but Masters are allowed inside, Master Norvora explicitly told me to wait out here until after the Conclave concluded its business.
She was quite insistent that I locate you and tell her to get her spell book.
Well, obviously Master Norvora needs her spellbook. No master should ever meet her peers without being totally prepared. I'll go and fetch it at once.
Alright, now get out of here.
Thank you, my friend. Follow me. I know a place where we can talk privately. We can speak freely here. You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. Before they decided to seal the hall, and I was trapped in that dreadful conversation with Mouth Elar, I found what we needed. Master Shelreni is here, and being held under guard until the conclave begins.
She's here. I saw her mouth outside. He said the masters are in danger. Let's go get Shelreni. Well, she's on the
And now
guard.
we come to the problem. Magister Gothrin arrived from Sadrith Mora to oversee the Master's conclave. He immediately expelled all but the Telvanni Masters and placed a ward on the door. There's no way to get into the assembly hall.
There must be some way to get inside.
Sadly, disabling a ward placed by a Magister is beyond my capabilities. If you have any ideas, please, share them. Otherwise, I fear the Masters are on their own in
We
there.
gotta get help from Mel.
A Magister? To counter Magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable the ward.
Okay. He seems pretty
The ward
confident.
needs anchors. Use my ghost to see them. One on either side of a door. I'll lend you my power to disable them.
If she will. The healers recommended she stay in bed, but she insisted he attend the conclave. They call them so rarely.
Magister Gothrin is good,
Understandable.
but I'm
As
better.
much as our masters despise
Let's enter the assembly hall.
They hate the thought of others gathering without them.
They can be like, what the hell are you doing in here?
Closed session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Now, Gothrin, surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter. I will not tolerate your antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well. Step forward. You stand on shaky ground, mouth for the mouthless. What's so important that Magister Meln dares interrupt this closed session of the Master's Conclave?
Shelreni's gonna kill all of you.
And Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day? How presumptuous of him. Do you really think one rogue master is a match for this assembly?
Well, she has the support of 2 Daedric princes.
So I heard. Hence the reason I decided to leave my comfortable tower and come all this way to personally take charge of this conclave. The masters will hear the charges, question the subject, and
Okay,
render
he's not
swift
listening.
judgment.
Alright, she's gonna kill you.
Is that why you're here? To add another charge to Shelreni's list of crimes? Then so noted. Perhaps that's why she turned herself over without any fuss or bother, so that she can
It's a
plead for
trap.
mercy. Perhaps I'll be lenient.
It's a
Perhaps
mistake.
not. Enough of this nonsense.
doesn't wanna listen.
I listened to the concerns of your Magister and heard his allegation. Now we are finished. Meln may stay if he wishes. That is his right. But you and the curate should go and leave us to our work.
Alrighty. Talk to Nirvana
Over here.
and Foves.
I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Pity Shelreni didn't eliminate a few more of my rivals before we noticed. But your master, Meln. I have fond memories of his many antics. That's why I wanted a word with you.
Alright, sure.
Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Master Shelreni reached above her station and must be dealt with. Anything that postpones that and increases the time I must spend in the company of my so-called
Damn, did he-
peers
oh, I hate each
will
other?
not be tolerated.
Okay.
Murder, you say? That is serious. I suppose anything can be expected from a master who makes pacts with Daedra. We really need to strip her of her rank and exile her. Well, if you must see her. She's being held in a meeting room down the East Hall.
Thank you.
I don't understand this necessity for debate. If it were up to me, we'd get right to the vote. Nothing anyone has to say will change my mind about Shelreni. Now then, is Magister Meln really dead?
Yes, she killed them.
Meln may have confused Magister Gothran, but there's no provision for a dead Telvanni participating in a conclave. It's just not done.
If you don't find Shelreni, there's no telling what may happen to you or the other masters.
Is that a threat? Master Morena led Shelreni through the East Door for making similar pronouncements only a few moments ago. If that can happen to a master, imagine what's in store for a lowly mouth like you.
Man, they really don't want to listen. You guys are so, assured of yourselves that, you know, they don't think anything that can happen to them. You know.
There's a meeting room just to the right.
I got it.
This must be where they're holding her.
And everybody inside. Oh, we'll see. I'll say she probably killed everyone in here. Yeah, she's not even in here.
Shelreni's gone, but what's that tipped over bottle over there? That's pure essence of dream. Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
What was that? Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say.
Jesus.
You won't get away with this. I already have. And with your help, I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the conclave. My ascension requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the conclave. It's held in the Master's private hall to the north.
Something's going on to the north. I think the conclave is starting.
I mean, all the ministers are like, don't seem concerned. But, you know, they put her with the guards. You know, like she couldn't handle the guards. And obviously, and someone else. She got another magister. All right.
Master Shelreni, you stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni, murdering Meln the Mouthless, and consorting with Daedric princes.
Look it down here.
How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you all before I take my sacrifice and depart.
Help me, Magister.
Shelreni, cease your actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down there.
Oh, damn, there's a door behind a door.
You again? If these fools can't stop me, what hope do you have?
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time!
You're finally awake. Thank the ancestors. I thought Shelreni killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln. The Mouth of the Mouthless. I suppose you want me to say that you and Meln were right. That I should have taken Shelreni's threat more seriously. Well, let's pretend I said that and move on to what needs to happen next.
Okay, sure.
Yes, quite a display. She used the conclave to formally announce her intentions. Her spell would have killed everyone, and positioned her to challenge the Archmagister for rulership of the house. Luckily, I was on hand to save the local masters.
What did you do?
Shelreni may be a powerful master, but I am a Magister of the Telvanni Council. It was a simple matter to deflect her attack while the conclave dispersed. Then, I stabilized the portal she fled through, assuming you would want to follow her.
I sure would.
Really now, who do you think Meln consulted when he first invented his Cloak of Omission? I see the mark of Mora upon you. House Telvanni wants no part in the machinations of Daedric princes. Just make sure to kill Shelreni when you find her.
What about Morena?
Master Morena revealed her inadequacies when she allowed herself to be captured. The other
Oh my
masters
God.
survived. In both cases, House Telvanni won. If you plan to chase Shelreni, I suggest you leave now. I'm not going to hold that portal open forever.
Yeah, you don't care what happened. Well, she's weak.
In all honesty, no.
Courting in his eyes.
In case you haven't noticed, we of House Telvanni are
Yeah,
a superior
see?
lot. Sentiment and mercy rarely factor into our actions. Now, step lively.
All right, I'll go. I mean, I'll get yanked through the portal to Vermina's shrine.
This ancient ruin. Those markings. This place is dedicated to Vermina.
This place.
Laramil's
I think we visited the memory of it in the Eye of Mora.
You guys just ignoring me or what? Ah, you letting me run by. I'm gonna continue to. I think they're fighting back there. Fine. You need to come to me though. I'm just trying to keep your ass alive. Alright, I'm going to kill these guys.
Stand close and let me shield you.
I got it under control, dude. Alright, let's dispel the stuff or whatever's here. Torvastard. Dermora Torvastard came to me with an intriguing position more than 2 years ago now. He promised to fulfill my lifelong ambition of becoming Archmagister in a role over House Tervani. All I had to do was pledge my services for Mina, Diedrich Prince of Dark Potence. Portents. And all my dreams would come to pass. He explained that something had been taken from the world a long time ago. That was his destiny to restore it, that was stolen, what was lost. He said that restoration began with a dream, hence his alignment with Vermina. For in a dream, he recalled a shrine to the Dream Reaver. A shrine that was imperative I helped him prepare. After much research and investigation, we have come to this ancient site. Now all we need to do is find a shrine Torvastard saw in his dreams. Okay, what's this one say? Is this more notes? I don't know. After long months of preparation, we're finally ready to begin work to fully restore the ancient statue of Vermina. He reported already. While I still don't understand the significance of this effigy, I have devoted myself to determining exactly how to build the statue and restore it to its former glory. Torvastard works by my side, learning all he can. When I ask why, he refuses to answer. He just says restoring the statue is key to restoring what was lost, and now I have the army of Vermina followers, bolstered by the devoted of Periite. Blight Crown disgusts me, but I cannot fault his brilliance or the strength of his charges. The supply of malachite from the Avelius, I forgot how to say it, quarries have finally arrived and we have begun. Soon Vermina shall reward me with the power I need to become Archmanager of House Telvanni. Okay, we all
Anything
knew all
relevant
this.
in those papers?
Yeah, we knew all this already. Are we still coming? Oh, I'm supposed to be talking to Goodnight. Well,
Was there anything in those papers about Master Shelreni or where we might find her?
yeah, it talks about their arrangement.
She writes about how Torvastard came to her, indoctrinated her into Vermina's service.
I know I read it.
How he was consumed with restoring something that was either stolen or lost. And how he insisted they find this ancient shrine. Interesting.
Interesting about the work they did to restore the shrine.
So they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here.
Valis.
And she discusses how the hidden kindred were formed to provide the workers needed to accomplish the restoration. Somehow, rebuilding a Vermina statue is the key to Torvastard's goal.
In the Panopticon, Torvastard altered Mora's memory by storing Vermina's statue, a Vermina statue.
This must be where that original memory took place. Where Vermina and Periite think Hermaeus Mora wronged them and stole whatever it is they now seek. Let's keep going. That restored statue and Master Shelreni must be somewhere in this old ruin.
Why is he still with me? Like, the guy sent him... I guess he's with us to the end, I guess. Well, I know the you know, the guy
We must find
in
Shelreni and
Necrom
stop her
sent
from
him.
completing this rite.
There's
Sent.
Shelreni and Master Morena. We need to free her.
My black book! Looks like Shelreni got past my safeguards.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up there. Beat up.
Shelreni is using the restored statue as a focus for her rite.
You will not interfere.
An aspect of Vermina.
Away,
That's not
agents
good.
of fate. This vessel will
Oh,
help
she's
me
right in front
restore
of me.
what was taken from us all.
You're just waiting for me to start, huh?
Out of there!
Sharp, I got this, don't worry.
Now, my disciple, complete the sacrifice of
Enter
any
the
habit
by
of
my ghost sight to attack with precision.
Where's your ghost light thing? It's nice if you, like, you know, put it down somewhere.
I focused my ghost sight.
Oh, it's right here.
Use my ghost sight to strike true.
I don't know. Bitch is dead. Sorry, my language without her. Without his ghost sight.
Now, friends, free Morena from the binding.
magic is unstable. Save yourselves. No! Not
His
when
book.
we're so close.
Close my black book and take it. That should end the rite.
Taking the black book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as.
What's Shelreni doing over here? We just killed her.
to involve outsiders, Shelreni.
Oh shit, he just killed her.
Mina accepts your sacrifice and deems you a worthy vassal.
Blight crown.
I regret the bloodshed, but soon Moor's injustice will be undone.
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful!
We have to warn Apocrypha.
Weren't there two portals?
Let's return to the Necrom bindery and find Laramil.
Hold still, and I'll open a portal back to Necrom.
Neither
Laramil.
Scroot nor I can feel Hermaeus Mora's presence. We both find this unsettling.
Laramil needs to know.
Good, you are here. Both Scroot and I felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of fate. Something terrible has happened in Apocrypha, and Scroot and I no longer feel the presence of the one who knows.
She performed the rite. Blight crown sacrificed her, and Vermina possessed her body.
Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it. But Master Shelreni is dead, and Vermina did what? Start from the beginning, Proxy. What happened at the Master's Conclave?
We warned the Magisters who, something.
So that was Shelreni's plan. Use whatever power the princess provided to eliminate her rivals and move up in rank. I am glad she failed. But what happened after? And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shelreni instead. Ruthless, but in keeping with a follower of Periite. And you say this allowed Vermina to possess Shelreni's corpse? What happened next, Proxy?
We got the book back.
They cannot. Not usually. Hence all the trouble that Torvasad and his allies went through to reach this point. At least you saved the Telvanni Masters and recovered Meln's Black Book. Well done. While I ponder next steps, take this. You earned it.
Thank you.
Both Scroot and I felt the tides of fate churn and boil. Worse, neither of us has been able to commune with Hermaeus Mora since the Black Book's rite was completed at Vermina's shrine. And you say you saw Shalreni's body walk into Apocrypha?
Yep.
Giving Vermina access to Apocrypha and a host to work through. They must know where to find the memory they seek, or they have a good idea where to look. Apocrypha is infinite. Without fate to guide us, we are lost in the dark without a candle.
There must be a way.
Lightcrown and Torvasad have ways to avoid detection. Only one viable option presents itself. We must ask Master Shalreni where Vermina has taken her body. Will you see this through, Proxy? Before the disaster Mora foresaw comes to pass.
Yeah, how can I do it though?
Fortunately, we have two conduits to spirits not yet bound for Aetherius at our disposal. Magister Meln and Curate Gadain. Speak to Meln first. He obviously knows what happens when a Telvanni mage dies.
Tell me more about the Aetherius.
Aetherius is the immortal plane. When a person dies, their spirit moves on to that realm unless something prevents that from happening. A
Laramil's idea is a good one. Master Shalreni has the answer we seek, and I know how to reach her. No Telvanni master worth their weight in Quama cattle would relinquish their hold on this plane without a fight. I have no doubt we can contact Master Shalreni's spirit. Whether we can get her to cooperate, well, that's an entirely different matter.
Well, she got shit to lose now, so how do we contact her?
As the curate can tell you, Necrom forbids summoning the dead. But there's no regulation against the dead choosing to speak to you. We don't have to summon Shalreni's spirit. We can go to her and simply request an audience.
Where do we find the spirit of the dead? Of Telvanni Master?
Same place you found me. In her tower, of course. We must go to Tel Barrow and search her sanctum. If her spirit lingers, she'll haunt there. Though, I'm better take Gadain with us. If she's become a vengeful spirit, his expertise might be required.
Alright, thanks.
Meln, we can't just summon the dead whenever we please. It's forbidden.
Yes. Summoning is an affront to your order. But if the spirit is already there...
If I help you, I could jeopardize my standing.
We would not ask this of you if the situation was not dire.
Of course I'll help, Laramil.
I'll return to Apocrypha. See if I can find Vermina while you chase spirits. Not like I've got anything better to do.
Good luck at Tel Barrow, my friends. Return here with whatever you learn.
Dealing with displaced spirits is very much frowned upon by the Keepers of the Dead. I'll help, because the stakes are great, but it goes against every iota of my training.
Isn't ancestors worship communicating with those that passed on?
That's an aspect of our beliefs, but not the primary component. And it's different when you visit the catacombs and a spirit appears before you. I suppose if Shalreni decides to speak to us, that shouldn't violate the Codex too badly.
Mel thinks your expertise might come in handy if we find Magister Shalreni's spirit.
Indeed. The recently departed are often confused, and that confusion can turn violent. I much prefer to deal with the spirits of our ancient ancestors. They may be cantankerous, but they've had enough time to reconcile to their undead existence.
Alright, let's go going. I'm not the wrong door, am I? There was no mark on that door. Where's the, you know what, let me just, hold on.
Let's ride.
Where's the keeper? You should have been here by now.
Hold on, let me lose these people first.
We need another way inside.
Telvanni towers always have more than a single ingress and egress. Look around.
Leromil's gift protects us both.
Over there. Just let me... There. Easy enough for a Magister to remove a Master's ward. Let's go inside. Shalreni's private study. Her presence is strong here. My ghost sight allows you to see it. Move closer, and I'll try to get her to manifest fully.
Careful, my friend.
Blight Crown! He killed me. I'll destroy them all!
Such rage and suffering. Let me try to calm her.
Have you come to gloat? To see how far the mighty Shalreni has fallen? I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins. This is your fault, outsider. You and those duplicitous Daedric princes.
How the hell is it my fault? You was going about it the wrong way to rise up the ranks. You want to kill people to rise the ranks? That's your fault. Necrom betrayed you and Vermina stole your body. You can help us stop them.
Now, why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider such a notion? You're my enemy. I'm content to sit back and watch as Vermina and Periite steal back whatever they think Hermaeus Mora took from them.
So you're content to let Vermina's betrayal go unpunished? That doesn't sound like the Telvanni way.
You know nothing of the Telvanni, outsider, or of me. But I will admit that I hate it when a greater power reneges on a mutually advantageous agreement. Frankly, my role in all this was more difficult than what I requested of the princes.
What did you do? What did you do for the princes?
I decrypted Meln's Black Book, perfected Blight Crown's subterfuge concoction, and performed the rite that gave Vermina access to Apocrypha. And all for a simple favor. Eliminate my competition, and elevate me to the rank of Archmagister.
Instead, Blycron betrayed you and Vermina stole your body. Do you know where she took it?
I see what you did there. Clever. I suppose I've been taken off the board. A bit of revenge on my part is probably called for. The path to the memory Vermina seeks lies through the infinite panopticon. Torvasad will lead her there.
Why did you seek the help of Vermina and Periite in the first place? Was she one power?
It started with Torvasad and his dream of something lost long ago. He needed someone to acquire Meln's Black Book and perform the rite. In return, he would help me achieve my dream of becoming Archmagister, as long as I pledged myself to Vermina.
Do you know why Periite is working with Vermina?
Torvasad behaves like a broker, bringing disparate parties together for mutual benefit. In truth, I now believe this is all about Torvasad. He has his own agenda. Anyway, he convinced the princes to set aside their differences and work together.
Last question, do you know why Hermaeus Mora had gone silent?
Silent, you say? Then my enhanced subterfuge concoction worked. I told Blight Crown I could do it.
What did you do?
I took Blightcrown's mix of disease and dream, and with a few adjustments to the right, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. If Mora has gone silent, it means it affected him too. Cut him off from his own realm. Am I a genius or what?
How do you fix this?
Oh, fear not. You can't separate a Daedric prince from their realm for very long. Should last just long enough for Vermina to get whatever she's after. Of course, who can say what will happen when a realm and its prince are sundered even briefly?
Alright, see you later.
I can't absolve you of your transgressions, Spirit, but I can grant you peace.
Eternal disappointment, more likely.
Let's return to Necrom and tell Laramil what we learned.
Sure. You gotta get back to his Laramil. Wait a minute, I don't have anybody to talk to here, right? No, it just says return to the bindery. I can't do that in first person. Don't make me pull my weapon out in town.
Calm yourself, Scroot. I am sure Apocrypha is not as bad as you say. Ah, Proxy. Tell me what happened at Tel Barrow. Scroot returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news, while my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report, Proxy.
Master Sharani said Vermina needs to enter the infinite Panopticon to find a secret they seek.
The infinite Panopticon? First they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. Now all we need is a plan.
Alright, what's up, Laramil? What you got?
What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. But in order to enter Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield.
No, we got the book.
In this case,
we can get into the
Master
book.
Shalreni's body. That will be her undoing.
What do you mean?
Shalreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think.
Alright, let's go back to Apocrypha.
Good
Make me
day.
a portal.
This will be dangerous. I would feel better if you remain here, out of harm's way.
I swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitus.
Sure. Somebody created me a portal? Alright, I'll use the portal downstairs. Okay, left portal, right portal, left portal. Alright, where are we going? Of course there's someplace. Oh, is there a thing there? Come on, zip in. Looks like there's a thing behind it. But I can't quite click on it. So I guess I've never been there. Okay. It looks like there was a way shrine behind it. Oh, right? Hold on, hold on. No, it's not. Panopticon. back to there. I didn't really care for that place. I thought the infinite panopticon was just the index of the knowledge.
As I feared, the entrance to the Infinite Panopticon has moved.
As is its nature. Which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
I refuse this outcome. Fate.
Stop
bend
being such
to
a
my
downer.
will.
Laramil, be careful.
There is no time. The Panopticon must exist. Here. I command it.
Laramil, you did it! The Panopticon is open!
Alright, Mel. Get over whatever happened to you now. Feel better. I'll see you when I get out. Until I get yanked through the portal.
Oh no. Vermina.
Oh, we all went.
Her presence is destroying the Panopticon.
Laramil, look at yourself. You're in no shape to continue.
Nonsense. No. You are right. Proxy, you must deal with Vermina. Gadain will help me return to Cypher's Midden.
You can't face Vermina alone. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Alright.
I think Vermina's presence has somehow intensified Lightcrown's corruption.
I have to fight everybody on the way down.
Ripples of agony from below. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
Yeah, what was that sound? Use Apocrypha's wrath. Okay.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Maybe it'll pop up this time I'll use it. Those are some crazy ass. How do we get down? Am I just going in circles or what?
Find a soul gem for that weapon of yours.
Oh, did I run out, Sharp? Let me check. Thanks, Sharp. Oh shit, I don't want to fall down again.
I don't understand it
Get
either.
out of here, just let me jump. Sharp looking out for me. My weapon was like, it needed a new charge added to it. I think I freaking that spell, you know. I don't necessarily. I take my weapon off though. Oh shit! No way. Alright. Somehow I killed him with a weapon. Well, I have spells too, so I don't necessarily need my weapons to do damage. It's this right there. The javelin is magic, so.
I don't understand it either.
I'm trying to loot Scroot, and I don't like this. This is what I summoned. There's like this tentacle. This, I didn't even see it do anything.
Great eye. Call on them.
No. I'm just killing everything on the way down.
Let me aid you.
I need to like
A hole in the debris. They must have gone that way. Mortal, let me aid you.
Whatever this is terrible.
Move it.
Are we going through here?
Remember, Vermina's not alone. Blightcrown and Torvasad are with her.
You're fighting each other. You don't have to do anything with me. Oh, you start fighting each other just to fight me. I tell you about fucking sharp.
Better luck next time. Oh, wait.
Great eye. Call on me.
Screw it. I think we got it under control. I don't want
spreading Blightcrown's corruption.
I don't want your tentacles and shit everywhere.
Hidden kindred. Looks like Vermina brought an army.
I don't know if I'm going left or right, but I guess they both go to the same section.
That portal. Vermina passed through it, mortal.
I got it.
This place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity.
Combination of rite and concoction worked splendidly. We are hidden, and
With
Mora
Blightcrown.
suffers.
Yes, sir.
Torvasad, take the Dream Prince into the Eye of Mora and find your memory.
I don't know where they
I have
are.
a final gift to deliver to the very core of Apocrypha.
They're somewhere.
Blightcrown! Did he say something about I see the Eye of Mora above us? That's where we need to
Ignore
go.
Blightcrown. We need to reach Vermina and destroy Shalreni's body.
Oh, I remember these eye things. Alright, this when it goes the other way, we can go past. know you guys ain't gonna let it happen, so.
Let's see what you're made of.
Okay.
The Great Eye. Call on me.
Okay. There's a portal up that way, but we can also go that way. Does it matter? Let's go this way. I guess.
Through there, mortal. Hurry.
Can't click on it. Put your weapon away.
Those cultists are in our way. Dispatch them, mortal.
We gotta get rid of this green thing to kill him. You got it. You got yourself, Shark. I know you can handle it.
Let me aid you.
Alright, we'll do it now. They keep coming.
Mortal, we need to talk. Blight Crown's a threat, but Vermina's a prince. We should follow Vermina and Torvasard into the Eye of Mora.
What's inside this
I
ice
have
skirt?
no clue which memory of Hermaeus Mora this particular eye contains, but we should go in and do what we came here to do. Find Vermina and destroy Master Shelreni's body. Without the protection it provides, Mora should be able to pinpoint her.
You were no longer in contact.
You're right. I don't hear the Great Eye. I think that has something to do with Vermina's presence, Blake Crown's corruption, and the rite they completed to enter the realm. It's just a guess, but if we solve one problem, it should help.
Alright.
Now, mortal, step into the Eye of Mora.
We're still exploring.
What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream. Or a nightmare.
Another Daedric Prince memory? You take me to the nicest places.
Alright, Mel,
This
next
has to be
time.
Vermina's fault. Stupid Prince of Dreams.
Next time I'm gonna leave your ass in a bank. How about that?
That's it.
We need to discuss this, mortal.
Come on, Scroot. I thought we was doing shit.
Listen carefully, mortal. Vermina's power is limited here. This isn't her realm. It's only due to the necromancy they used on Shelreni's body that she made it this far. She's placed a dream around us, but the true memory is still here.
So how do we find the true memory?
Vermina hasn't been in here very long. She didn't have time to craft a perfect dreamscape to hide within. Look for flaws in the illusion, the cracks in the facade.
Alright, what's Hermina's Morris doing?
We're
She doesn't
inside
know.
one of the Great Eye's secret memories. That's just an echo of him, part of the memory. Like I said, Vermina's overlay of dream stuff isn't perfect, and we can take advantage of that. Let's see if we can spot any flaws we can exploit.
Maybe Mel's Ghost can help.
Good idea. If you can find the weak points, I can break them open and expose the true memory beneath. Of course, knowing what the Great Eye values, that will probably drive us insane. Took me centuries to recover the last time that happened.
Alright, let's look around.
Once again, Melon to the rescue. When you get close to a flaw, use my ghost sight to spot it.
Alright, well I want to go over here first, since I killed stuff. Or should I just go to the left? That goes up. Major hearts.
Got to be better than that to stop us.
That's right.
I sense a flaw.
Yeah, something's like right here,
Use
right?
my ghost sight to reveal it.
Yeah, I thought I killed it. Oh, I did it too early. I'm on low health.
I have done the unthinkable. Now, I must make sure it cannot be undone.
That was part of the true memory. Find me more flaws to break, mortal.
Come right here.
And hide it in 3 glyphics.
This must be the memory of when Hermaeus Mora hid the secret the enemy seeks.
Okay, at least it's shown on the map when I have the ghost sight on. I can see it.
The way it began, secured inside the glyphic of hidden paths.
We were over there already. So we gotta find a way up. Down. Down. That goes up. Yeah, stop. We're gonna have to drop down. Wasn't really trying to go up right here. I wanted to go up there. I know Sharp leveled up, and that's right here.
The arguments that followed locked within the glyphic of lost memories.
Shit! You know what, fine. Okay.
Focus.
Yeah, we still got through it, so. There's one more up here, I see it.
And with
Other one
regret,
is below, that way.
the memory of what I had to do, sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections. Who dares invade my private memories?
We got what we came here for, Torvisard. This way!
Enter my breath. Fighter! Let the 3 glyphics go and enter the mythos!
Above? Hold on, it's above us. Oh, so I didn't have to find the last one. I need to jump over here and go up.
This is the mythos deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory, or more of the same?
Ah, this is slick, hunger. Oh, over here.
Satisfying snack. The mythos is a forbidden... This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasard altered a memory and changed the past? The damage they can cause here is enormous. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
You guys still fighting? What are you fighting back here?
You good? Of course you are.
You know I am, man.
Let's go.
Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
I'm gonna save you for this next one over here.
I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
Easy.
Alright, let's just get past this shit.
Look at you.
Alright, let me get this shit off my screen.
We need to hurry, mortal.
Because it's going to stay on my screen until I claim it. So let me reclaim this and then we're going. Alright, let's go.
Never a dull moment.
Where is it?
Satisfying snack.
Where are you going? Why can't I put my weapon away? Put it away! I don't know, it's acting all weird.
How much longer, Torvasard?
These locks of health.
Let me in.
Fates mortal! Again! Destroy them, my pet!
Now I'll use your power. If you really think, oh shit, I'm in the wrong spot.
Wasn't that amazing?
There it is. I'm gonna put it in the right spot.
Great Eye. Call on me.
I just did. You're not giving it to me, did it?
Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
Hold on.
Feel the power.
Gotta watch those enchantments of yours more closely.
I got you, Sharp.
Get instant focus to use my ghost sight. My ghost sight can defeat this enemy.
I guess I can use my ultimate. Let's take it. Alright. Now we just shake this shit off. There's shit all over the floor. You shake this shit off.
Enter the focus point. My ghost will defeat this.
Oh, he knocked me out of me! Stay out of that.
Great eye. Call on me. That's a satisfying smack.
Hey, stay with me.
Let me aid you.
Hold on. I got you get ears now. You get shit.
Let a copper but smite your foe.
Alright, give it to me.
Feel the power of faith. Here, mortal. Let a popper but smite your foe.
Yeah, just stop that.
Use my ghost
Satisfying
sight.
smack.
Where is it?
Use my ghost sight.
Every time I do it, he knocks me out of the shit. My ultimate is up again? Well, robbing it stays. No! Come over here. You gonna move after I put it down? Over here. Shark? Why are you in this corner?
Now, but we're so close.
Damn you, Mora! We must slip away while we can, Torisod.
The Dreamweaver flees. But what of the Glyphic Vault? Serena will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm. Approach chosen, and hear my words.
Look at that. Big eye. My weapon needs repairing.
I shook off the worst effects of Vermina's corrupting presence, but not soon enough. The intruders have fled. But the vault of the Glyphic, you must determine if the secret remains secure.
How? You hit the secret in the Glyphic?
Not just any Glyphic. One of 3 primordial Glyphics that in total contain the entirety of the memory I made everyone forget. A memory that, if restored, will destroy reality.
Alright, we'll get it.
And that which I cannot see. The corruption coursing through Apocrypha continues to weaken me. I must do everything I can to maintain a connection to my realm. Enter and examine the Glyphic. I give you permission to gaze upon this portion of the memory.
Isn't that dangerous?
It cannot be avoided. Fate's chosen must make sure the Glyphic is secure and the memory intact. We shall talk again when you are done.
Alright, what should I do beyond the door? What I know?
Examine the Glyphic of hidden paths It will reveal its portion of the secret to you. Regrettably, there is no other way to determine if the glyphic remains intact. But fate will survive a slight fraying of its fabric.
Okay.
It has.
Yeah, let me repair my weapon. Alright.
Examine the glyphic and see how this all began, Chosen. It cannot be avoided. Fate's
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate unravel. They have no regard for the chaos they can cause.
Ah, that's it! What I needed to spark my memory. I will restore the rest. Lord of Secrets, I will restore it all!
Torvasar, only one of the unseen could evade my sight here. Chosen, we must speak. My power remains diminished due to the toxins Periite's followers polluted Apocrypha with. But you helped me break free of the worst of the miasma. You saw the contents of the glyphic of hidden paths, as did Torvasard. I did not expect that.
Does that mean reality is doomed?
Not yet. One thread in the tapestry snapped, but two more remain. If you can keep my enemies from unsealing the final two glyphics, there is still a chance to preserve Apocrypha and the rest of reality. You saw how this began. The great omission.
You call Torvasar one of the unseen. What does that mean?
Just something from very long ago. Something I did not expect to encounter ever again. It is not important. Not yet. Right now, fate requires a champion, mortal.
What do you need me to do?
Do as you have done. Follow your heart. Return to Laramil. Consult with her. Defeat those who oppose us. You will know the best course of action when fate requires it. Now, leave this memory, mortal. Take the portal and return to your allies in Cypher's Midden.
Wasn't there two things you're supposed to do? But I guess it's just the one. Guess we'll turn to Laramil to see what she has to say, and then we'll probably wrap it up. Maybe. Depends on, and we gotta be coming to the end. I just don't want this to be too long.
Fate's Chosen returns. I am eager to hear what happened, Proxy. I have recovered, Proxy. Now tell me, what occurred after we parted ways in the Infinite Panopticon?
We freed Himer's Mora from Vermina's dream, but Torvasar recovered part of the memory.
Part of the memory has been remembered, but reality has not unraveled. So we must still have time to make this right. Vermina and her allies continue to assault Apocrypha, but freeing Himer's Mora was a victory. Well done. This is for you, Proxy.
Abyssal Sipatriarch's body art. Okay.
Secret and forbidden knowledge. Something so terrible that Hermaeus Mora wiped the very memory of it from all existence. But now Tolvasard has plucked a thin sliver from the darkness, urging us to remember. Though it pains me, we cannot allow that.
Maria's Moore sent me to check on the glyphic that held the first part of the memory. I saw it too.
You did? I am unsure how I feel about that. I want to ask you 1,000 questions, but the corruption plaguing Apocrypha grows worse with every passing moment, and Vermina still roams free. I am torn as what to do.
The rest of the forgotten memory is contained in 2 more glyphics. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
An opportunity, perhaps? It shall take Vermina time to locate the remaining glyphics. That gives us a chance to end the corruption and restore Hermaeus Mora's power. Are you willing to hunt down Blightcrown while I try to locate Vermina?
Yeah, sure.
What started in the Panopticon has spread beyond into other parts of Apocrypha. Gadain and I have seen its effects here among the stacks. While you investigate the corruption in Cypher's Midden, I shall try to determine where to find Vermina.
How do we know about this? What do we know about this corruption?
We know it is a vile combination of
already know
dream
this
and
stuff.
disease. As we have no.
Alright guys, I think I am going to stop this part right here, and hopefully the next part will be wrapping it up. We'll get to investigate it, we'll find Blightcrown, we'll stop Vermina. Well, I'm hoping that it'll just be one part. I can't remember how long these stories go for. I think the other parts were like 3 or 4 parts, and so you gotta be coming to the end, but this one is it's already been going. So thanks so much for watching this part, and I hope to see you more Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. Alright, bye bye.